What is going on? You already know it's Orlando, and today, yo guys, I got my Rebirth back. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you guys go back to one of my old videos like from a few weeks ago, I did get hacked in the end of November. And this hacker, not only did he use 1.5 million of my VC, but he used my Rebirth. So I was never able to use my Rebirth, and well, I got it back.
Today is your lucky day. Sports TMB account service is now open. Well, what is Sports TMB's account service? Well, you're able to buy stacked NBA 2K19 accounts with high overalls, max badges, and more. So if you're interested in buying or selling accounts, make sure you guys hit up Sports TMB. His link will be in the description down below. Make sure you let him know Orlando sent you, and he'll hook you up.
So this is how I got my Rebirth back, guys. Like, for real, man. I thought it was gone for good. But I was streaming, a couple days ago, and someone in my stream was like, hey, man, you can get your Rebirth back if you contact 2K. So I was like, oh, why not give it a try? So today, I went over here, contacted 2K support, and I was like, yo, hey, I told them my story, what was going on, what's happening. And they're like, hey, we're able to give you your player back only one time. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it, one time, I'll take my freebie right now. So, I told them, yeah, hand over my player. And they're like, okay, this is what you got to do. We talked a little bit back and forth. They giving me instructions. They wanted some, video evidence of me not having the player and all of that. And they told me to make sure to upload everything to the online storage so I don't have to go through this issue again. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And they told me I had to make the same build that the hacker made. I had no idea what he's made. I was hoping he didn't make no troll build. I don't want it to be like a 5'7", glass cleaner or something ridiculous, So I asked the 2K dude, like, what do I have to make? Like, what did he make? And he was like, he made a small forward pure lockdown defender. And I was like, damn, okay. This man actually made a lockdown. I mean, it was not what I wanted to make for my Rebirth. I'm going to have to make what I wanted for my Rebirth later on this year. But I'll take a pure lockdown. I mean, it's hard to get those badges. And I'm just happy to get my, Rebirth back. So I asked him, I'm like, what height did he make him? The small forward. And he was like, dude, he made him 6'3". And I was like, what? I'm kidding, guys. He's like, dude, don't worry about the height and weight or wingspan or any of that. You just got to remake the player, but it has to be a small forward lockdown. So boom, this is where we get lit, man. I was so happy. I got to pick I didn't get to pick the position or the archetype, but I got to pick everything else. So, I went on my, PS4, logged in, created, a small forward lockdown. And, this guy at the 2K support dude was like, yeah, they wanted me to get it done quickly. So I couldn't get research done on what the best build for lockdown is. I tweeted it out. What's the best height for a lockdown? I got a lot of 6'8" and 6'10s, but I ended up just going with 6'10" because I figured 6'10", it's gonna give me a bigger wingspan. I'm gonna be taller, and it's good to be a tall lockdown so you can rebound and just play better defense. I don't know. I feel like height's always important in 2K, especially as a non-offensive threat. Like a lockdown is not gonna be a big offensive threat, so we made him 6'10". Boom, 6'10", 6'10" lockdown, man. I'm gonna be like Dennis Rodman. But I think Dennis Rodman was only 6'8" or something. But after we made him 6'10", we had to go pick out a weight, and I was confused, man. I was going up and down with the weight. I was checking a little bit of the stats, and I was like, damn, should I make him max weight? If I make him max weight, his speed and his acceleration drops way too low. And I was like, dude, I cannot be a slug as a lockdown, because sometimes I may have to guard someone who's a little bit fast, So, I don't want to make him minimum weight either, because you already know if you make him minimum weight, he's going to be flimsy. People are just going to push you down. You're not going to be able to box out no one. And I feel like, being minimum weight is not the good way to go. And then, the average weight is 230. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be 230 either, because, I'm going to be guarding some pure stretches. I already know that, some sharpshooters, and I don't want them to box me out either. But, the weight helps with boxing out and, all of that, pushing around. Most pure stretches are around 240. So I ended up making them 245. 245. I feel like it's a good weight. I don't know if it's the best weight, but it gives me a good contact dunk rating. It's like a 74. If I would have maxed out with the weight, it would have been like at 77 or 78. So I'll take that. And you know, it didn't kill my speed or acceleration that much, so you know, 245 it is. And then after that, we had to pick our wingspan out. And guys, I had to rush through all of this, man. You know, like 2K support's like, man, if you don't make your build right now, you know you're gonna lose this build. You know, he's putting the pressure on me. No, but those guys at 2K support, you know, appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. But yeah, we had to make this quick, man. We know, you know, he's at work. He can't be waiting an hour or two for me to finish this thing. So for the wingspan, I went maxed out wingspan. I mean, if I went like normal wingspan, I feel like that's a waste of a lockdown. You need a big arm length to get your blocks in and, you know, steal and swat and cover good ground on the defensive end, you know? So you don't want to go with normal. You don't want to go with min wingspan with lockdowns. Some people were telling me real quick in the chat I'm in, they're like, dude, just make it 2 from max. And I'm like, why? I looked at it and like, dude, if you have normal wingspan, you're gonna have like a 64 3-pointer or 65. If you have maximized wingspan, you get a 62 3-pointer. And people are like, you know, lockdowns hit corner threes. And I'm like, dude, it's not a big difference from 65 to 62. So we're gonna go with the max wingspan so I can board, play better defense. That's the point of these builds. And I'm still gonna be able to hit corner threes as the 62 and silver corner specialist, you know? So we went with the max wingspan. And that is my lockdown build, guys. After that, I told the 2K support dude my build is made, and he was like, all right, all you have to do is go to the swag store and come out, and it should fix your issue. But before that even happened, I was just standing outside looking at my stats, and all of a sudden my dude just turned to an instant 78 because, you know, the hacker used the rest of my VC to get him up to a 78 overall, so he became a 78 overall again. And then I went to the swag store, walked out, and bada bing, bada boom, you know what appeared? My Hall of Fame badges. 5 Hall of Fame. I've got my Rebirth back. Whew. Yo, guys, it feels so good to have a second build that, you know, I might not have my VC back, but at least I don't have to grind a lockdown ever this year. Like, you know, these badges are really hard to get, you know. Pickpocket takes time. It's easy, but it takes time. Defensive stopper is a pain in the ass to grind for, especially in a Hall of Fame. And now I got that. We got Pick Dodger, which is a pain as well. Chase Down Artist and Charge Card. Whew. I don't really have much VC. I'm not able to, you know, maximize them to a 90 overall right now. But we'll deal with that later. I'm just excited I got this build. We're gonna work on them a little bit. We're gonna, you know, get a little aids at the park with the lockdown, you know. And if you guys want to see me live streaming, I am trying to live stream like every other day. So make sure you guys follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/OrlandoinChicago. The link will be in the description down below. But yeah, guys, we got our lockdown. We got my 99 overall. Well, things are looking up, and we just gotta grind this player out. And the guy at 2K for support was like, yeah, make sure you upload them, you know, to your cloud or your online thing. And I got all that done, so I won't lose any players ever again. If they're ever deleted again, well, I already have them saved to you know, my USB drive and to my online storage. I got them saved in 2 spots, so if one fails, I still have my, you know, USB drive. But yeah, guys, that is my story and how I got my lockdown back. So if somehow you guys get one of your players deleted by accident, 2K will give you a one-time courtesy of recovering your player. But guys, just don't delete it. Don't, you know, for my case, I got hacked. So if you guys, you know, something like that happens to you guys, you know, you can get your player back in a one-time. But make sure you guys upload your players to your online storage, so you don't even have to go back and hit up 2K, you know. But dude, before we end this video, if you guys didn't know this, 2K is doing some winter madness crazy stuff. It's coming up. So I want to end this video telling you guys what's coming up in the next couple days events. They have like a 9-day event. Look at this right here. December 22nd is when it starts off. You get Reese's, Gold Rush, Court Conqueror, and Beats. December 22nd. I think this might be one of your last chances for Court Conqueror. I'm not really sure. I know some of these events are ending, so I don't know if they'll be back again. But you get a chance to get in Gold Rush and Court Conqueror December 22nd. Then the next day, December 23rd, is you get doubles 4v4 courts and ruffles. December 24th, you get 3v3 Pro, King of the Court, Top Dog, and 5v5. On Christmas, you get the Top Cruise, Protect the House, and the Crew Invitational. On the 26th, you get Dime Time, Block Party, Dunk Fest. December 27th, you get 2 times My Points XP in Jordan Rec Center and Pro-Am Team. On the 28th, you're getting Capture the Flag, Dodgeball, and Red and Blue Ball. That's lame. December 29th, you get Reese's again, and you get the Ruffles. I believe this is the last Ruffles ever of the year, so you guys have 2 more chances to win it, and I still have 2 more chances to win it. And then you also get the Mini Madness and House Rules. And on December 30th, the last day for Winter Madness, you get the King of the Court, Doubles, and 3v3 Pro Invitational, guys. They're filling it up with a bunch of events because they already know this is the season, the Christmas season. And, you know, they already know a lot of kids, you guys will not be in school. You'll be on winter break. And they want you to hook you up with a bunch of events. And I think that's awesome, dude. Like, they might not add snow to the park or anything like that, but they're adding a bunch of events. So they give you a bunch of, you know, they know you're not going to school, so you have a chance of winning these events. So it's going to be lit, guys. But thank you guys for watching this video so much. Thank you for all the support I've been receiving lately. So make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And in the comments down below, let me know, what would your Rebirth build be if you got a Rebirth? Or if you have one, what is your build? But for right now, guys, I'm Dio, and I'm out.
Shotgun.